The last set of data sheets that we'll talk about are the final element requirements. Again, when you click on final element requirements in the tab strip, it's going to give you the list of all the final elements in a project. And when you click on the hyperlink, it will bring up the details page. Once again, you'll see there is a lot of information that you can, but don't have to, document about all the final elements that are associated with your safety instrumented system. So we start with a basic data set, again, which includes tags and service descriptions, voting arrangements, groups, data references, and so on. Also some information about element response times. There are, the next section includes the details of the outputs. What type is it in relation to digital inputs, digital outputs, tags, actions that are taken when the final element is activated, power, classifications, and so on. The next section is related to shutoff requirements. So you can insert target leakage classes and target leakage rates that are associated with a valve. The next section is related to feedback. So are there any requirements for feeding back the position of a valve, such as limit switches or positioners? Next section includes alarms, so tag numbers and priorities of alarms that are associated with valve positions or valve commands. The next item is associated with resets, or how are resets performed, are they required? That's all documented in the reset section. The next section is related to manual trips. So for a final element, is there a manual means necessary to activate that final element, and how is it engineered? And then finally, there is a bypasses section that if you were to include the ability to bypass a final element, how is that bypass in fact activated? What is the location? What is the process for allowing that bypass to occur? And then finally, there's always a general notes section to describe notes associated with final elements.